welcome to my channel, Pretty Inspired Decor. Today I'm going to show you how I made this really pretty sign. I was at Michael's one day and I saw a sign that was, similar to this, but it was very expensive, and I thought, I bet you if I bought the elements, I could make a sign, and I could make a sign that I could switch for every season if I wanted to, because the sign I saw at Michael's was really a wedding sign, and I didn't really want a wedding saying on a sign, and I thought, I'm going to create a sign for my summer video series. Let's begin creating this. Now this sign is 14 inches wide by almost 24.5 inches long. And I purchased it at Michael's. Everything in this craft I either purchased at Michael's or at the Dollar Tree. And to keep the cost down, obviously I used my 50% coupon on my florals. I bought a lot of these this year, as you know, if you've watched my Easter series. And on the sign. If you ever want to get wonderful wire snips, these are at Michael's, and let me tell you, even my husband loves them. He said to me one day, where'd you get them? And they're from Michael's, and they're worth the money, and especially, to use your coupons. I initially was going to paint actually right on the sign, and then I thought, oh, if I do that, then how do I use it season over season? Because I want to be able to sort of make it seasonal, and ultimately I may decide to paint on it at some point. But when I was at the Dollar Tree, I saw these really cute wall stickers. And I used wall stickers in my powder room bathroom reno. So I thought, why could I not use these stickers? And I'm actually going to mix and match some of them. But you'll notice for the different seasons, I've got blessed, I've got live and love to the fullest, might use that, for Valentine's Day. Got all kinds of them here. And they're $1.25 in Canada. You can't get any cheaper than that. And quite frankly, how easy is it? Because my hope is that they will just pop off very, very quickly. I also, and I don't know what, I'm going to use, I have these, just some pretty little blingy things. This is in the bridal section at the Dollar Tree. I also have these floral tags that I may use. Haven't decided, don't know yet. And I've also purchased these wood cut dies in these shapes and a heart shape. And again, these are all at the Dollar Tree. And I have painted some of them up in gold because I plan to layer them. And again, don't know how many I will use for this craft, but I thought, just to get them ready, just in case I do, I always use them for something. And I love these leaves from Michael's as well. I use these on place cards. There's all kinds of things you can use them for. So they're a really nice touch. And I may use these flowers. These were from Michael's. And I will probably use a little bit of bling because that's what I do. And I will also use glue dots, maybe some raised ones, I'm not sure yet. And then of course my glue gun. So the first thing I have done is I cut apart one of these and I have just loosely laid them here. So you'll notice, as I said, I've just loosely laid them in here. I'm going to take them apart. You'll notice I've got a little bit of bling, a couple of these leaves, and the rest of it is just from those florals. So I'm going to take it apart, I'll glue it on, and I'll be right back. So I have most of the florals already glued in, and these little picks. These little picks, I do, crafty things all the time, and I just had these in my craft drawer, and I thought I may as well use them. Now I'm just going to quickly glue these leaves on. So you can sort of see a bit of the process, and I will just tuck them underneath. Glue guns are wonderful things because it doesn't take long for things to set up. I thought about using the E6000 glue, but I thought, you know, I probably don't need to because nothing is very heavy. So I thought I could just get away with using my glue gun. We'll hope that I'm right. Okay, I'll come back when this part's totally done. So I'm happy with this. Look how pretty it looks. It's already girly and glitzy. And of course, if you've been following my channel, you know I love pink. And so of course this sign has to be done in pinks. So pretty. I think it's a good start. So after I'm done with that, now I have to turn my mind to what I'm going to put on my sign. And I know I want the Eiffel Tower. I know I can't use Paris because it's actually too big, but I want the Eiffel Tower. So I'm gonna put the Eiffel Tower in the middle. So let me just get my tape measure and put that in the middle. Okay, so this is going to go about here. Get it straight. Let's hope I got it straight. I think I did. And then there's a little piece of the floral that's actually on the other side of here that I'll have to put on. Get that in there. Line it all up. So you can see I just cut these flowers off of this, and I'm just going to pop these on an angle to give it a little bit of layering effect. I look how pretty that is. And then I'll take these flowers here and put these on the top. Really fits into all my florals that you know that I love so much. And I'll pop that up there. Now, because I want to give it some dimension, I have to decide how I'm going to use these little die cut pieces. And because if I'm going to use them, I want to use a glue dot, so I will only put them where I can get a glue dot on the paper, because I don't want to use a glue dot on here, because that would be a problem when I pull it off. So I'll place these and I'll be right back. I'm really liking how this is looking. Take a look at what I've done here with the die cuts. Just come right, I quite like it. I like that it gives some dimension. And then look, I can add these little pearls right in the middle. And those already have stickies on. So all I did here is I used my glue dots to make these two. I'm just trying to give a little bit of dimension to it. So I think that's pretty. And then, I don't think I'm going to add any of these because I don't think that they work as well. I just don't think that they do. But my guess is these will be pretty on. So let me add a couple of these and then I'll be right back again. I've added these little paper flowers from this pack, just a couple, again, just to give it some dimension. And now I'm just taking some of these little sparkly beads. I call them my craft diamonds. I love diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I believe that to be true. And I'll add those in the center of my flowers. Just again to give that little bit of dimension. Love these things. And they'll pick up so pretty in the evening with the lights on. There's no such thing as too much sparkle. I always say that. No such thing as too much sparkle. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that is. I'm really quite happy with that. Done. As you can see, I've added some more sparkle because that's just the kind of girl I am. Love sparkles. You know I'm a maximalist, so I had to add some more in. I'm really thrilled with how this turned out, and now I'm going to show you how I have decorated the fireplace for summer. Yes, this is part 1 in my summer series. So as you can see, my sign is up, it's complete. It fits my little summer theme really well, florally and girly and pretty. And I'm really happy with what this looks like up here. So I'm gonna have my husband zoom in so you can take a really close look at how I put all of this together. You'll notice that I have my sign up on a box that I bought at, this box, I think I bought this at HomeSense here in Canada. And I use boxes to layer stuff all the time because I don't want to put a nail in my wall. I don't know if this is where I'm always going to keep this sign. And I also don't know if this is as high as I want to keep this sign. I want to be able to move things around. And for me, putting holes in the wall is a problem because I always see them. And so I don't just put holes in. I'd rather use boxes. These lanterns I bought at HomeSense about 3 years ago. Fell in love with them and actually bought them in their clearance section at the end of the season because I thought initially what am I going to do with them? And then once I bought them, I thought, oh, of course I have to have those. And all I've done is I have just literally laid a couple of faux peonies in them, and I have some candles in the middle that are on timers. I've kept my beautiful faux garland up, and I have just added from Michael's this really whimsical garland. It was in the spring section, and I loved it. And I knew I would use them actually in the summer. And you'll notice I will do something with them in my family room on the fireplace in that room as well when we get to that part. I've only just begun my summer decorating. Yeah, as you know, it's still spring and it's still cold here in Canada, but it's time to bring some summer into our home. This beautiful card was made by a very good friend of mine. Her name is Deb, and she made it for me. And you know what? It's so pretty. I'm keeping it there because I just love it. And of course, I've got a couple of my Michael's candles that use my little click remote candles. And again, just stuck some of the roses in. Here's my little votives again. I just love these little votives. I bought these, I can't even tell you how many years ago, at a really pretty mirror shop. She has like really cool things, and I often go in there and pick up some of her decor pieces. This welcome sign, again, I painted this to match that. It was, sort of a beigey color, and beige doesn't work in my world that well. So painted that to go with the sign. That was my vision. And then you've already seen the mirror. And then I'm going to talk about these really, really pretty angels. One of my viewers asked me to do a close-up of them, and these are Margaret Furlong angels. We bought them in St. Jacobs, and I just love them. I've had them for a number of years. I don't even know if you can buy them anymore, but I just adore them. And then as you can see, I have another one up on a trellis. But I've added, again, some of that Michael's garland. Absolutely adore them. I think there were 12 in the series. I only own 4 of them. They were actually quite pricey. Even all those years ago, I think I paid about $25 each in Canada for them, but I had to have them. The detail, as you can see, they're just exquisite. Then I always have these candles, love those candles. don't even know where I bought them, but I've had them for years. And then this little vase that I bought at Home Sense a number of years ago, and the cake plate, and again just added some florals in to make everything look just so summery and so cute. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I really enjoyed creating this summer look, and I'm so looking forward to summer in Canada. It's beautiful. If you've not already been to Canada, come and visit because you'll love our country. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe, share this video, leave me some comments, give me a thumbs up because that's how my channel grows. I almost have 1,000 subbies, and my goodness, you leave me the most lovely comments and you inspire me to create more videos. And you know, my channel is called Pretty Inspired Decor because I love things that are pretty in my home, and you know I love pink, and you know that I'm a maximalist. So until next time, oh, I have to tell you, my next video is going to be my kitchen window. Wait till you see it. You're going to love it. It's over the top summer and it's so pretty. Until next time, bye-bye.